reporting here from the Bailey's Stuff and Things YouTube channel. We got some footage of Austin riding some single track, some creek, and even some moto. So let's get right into it. All right, for our first story today, we have Austin actually going through some single track. So let's watch that clip now.
Alright, so we're gonna go and do the single track section that I made. I went through and I used a rock rake to get all of the leaves off so it's super visible, which is nice. And you're gonna see how bad I am at it now. It's over there, as you can see, goes all the way around. So let's do it.
All right, that was some amazingly slow single track. Now, I did get a report that there were some changes to the track. Let's send it down to Austin, who's got the on-track footage.
Yeah, thank you, Austin. So I'm here on the track and we got this track here, and you were talking about those changes to the track, and right here is one of them. It used to come right through here and cut through, you know, this was the nice turn here. Well, it was really tight, and so Austin went through and he actually changed it to go around here. It now goes just around this tree and then goes in. And yeah, that concludes the track changes.
All right, thank you, Austin. Now that we are done with those track changes and that concludes all the single track, let's move on to the creek.
Alright, so we're gonna go and do this creek. I've done it once so far, but I forgot to record it, so let's do it again. And yeah. Second time with creek, that was way slower than my first time. Kind of sucked, but yeah, I don't know. That's the creek, right there.
All right, that was pretty painful to watch. He was super slow. Let's send it down to the maintenance Austin to see what Austin could have done better during that creek ride.
Yeah, thanks, Austin. I'm here at the bike, and it would honestly help Austin out a lot if he let some air out of his tires, because these tires are absolutely rock solid and give zero traction. Now, he has the tubeless system, so he could let a bunch out, but he just chooses not to. Anyway, back to you, Austin.
Yeah, thanks, Austin. Now, we have a report that Austin may have actually cheated during that creek ride. So let's send it down to the trackside, Austin, to see what he's got on this story.
Yeah, thanks, Austin. I'm here at the line that Austin took, and he went right here and up there and out of the water, which, you know, we asked the rule maker, Austin, about this, and he said he still wasn't sure whether to add it as the rules, you know, to make this illegal or not. So as of right now, Austin can still use this line. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think it should be illegal to go out of the water, but you know, the rule makers are the rule makers, so we will let you know as soon as Austin decides. Sending it back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Austin. I think our opinions are pretty similar on that story. I guess it's time for some moto footage. Let's move on to that, where hopefully we actually get to see some speed. I don't know. Maybe it'll be cool. Wait. That is so slow. Hang on. Editor Austin, is there anything faster we have for this? Ooh, nice desk, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Austin, we do actually have 3 more clips. We got one right here where we're chasing somebody, and we got another one where we're chasing somebody, and 2 of them are little kids, and we got one more where we're chasing some big kids. What do you want from that?
Give me the one of the little kid and one more of the big kids.
Okay, Austin, I'll send it over to you.
All right. Thank you, Austin. See, now that was so much better. Unfortunately, though, that seems to be the last of our coverage for today and quite possibly the next 3 months. So, subscribe to see us next time, which we will have way worse camera angles, way less footage, and way more sarcasm. So, see you next time.